Hi everyone, welcome to the tutorial that will be on video editing. If you want to learn how to import videos, you can find that under another blog post that is under the tutorial section of the website. Alright, so first off I have this video already in my project media. I'm going to go ahead and drag it right here into the editing area. And this is just a 37-second video. Looks like this. Just people by the ocean. And I wanted to show you a couple things that are very important for beginners to know about video editing in iMovie, and maybe a couple tips that even intermediate or advanced people in iMovie do not know. So first off, one of the most important things about videos is the ability to cut these videos. So say that I was looking at the video and I didn't want this guy to walk by the screen. I wanted to cut the video before he did. So I'm going to put my cursor here as a mark. Then I'm going to come over here to the end. And once these arrows pop up, you can just drag right here. And that makes our video 6.2 seconds. Now, say for whatever reason you wanted the video to be 5 seconds. You want it to be shorter. Well, you can go like this, use the arrows again to get it to your desired amount of time. Or say maybe you wanted it longer. Well, you have the ability to pull it back out again and make the video longer. Your whole entire video that exists before exists again. See? Alright, I'm just going to go back to where I was before, around 6 seconds. Also, another way to do this is by clicking on the video, coming up here is the information button, typing in the amount of time that you want the video. Say 6 seconds exactly. Press enter. That'll make your video 6 seconds. Okay, so now that we fooled around a little bit with this first clip, I think a lot of times you're going to find when you're making videos that you are not just going to have one clip. You're not just going to have all of your content in one video where you're going to need to just edit that video. You're going to have multiple videos of the same event or of different events that you're going to want to cut together to look cohesive. So up here I just have another video from this same vacation. So if I was making maybe a travel video, this would be very useful. And maybe say I wanted the part of the video when these buildings come in. So again, just to recap, I'm going to set my marker here, click, I'm going to come over here to the beginning of the video until the arrows pop up, and I'm going to drag the video over here to the marked spot. So when I play, it's going to look like this. See how it cut between one video to the next? So basically you can just keep doing this. You can keep adding videos to the desired length and just try to make them transition well. Or maybe you sync them up to a little bit of music so that, when there's a beat, then you transition to a new part of the video. This all comes with time and with practice. And something that's really useful is between these two videos right here, there is the ability to add a transition effect. Maybe if you wanted to signify the passage of time, for example. If you want to figure out how to add these transitions, there's another video in my blog that explains exactly how to do that. So go ahead and take a look, and I hope that you found this information useful. Alright, now that we have gone over how to cut videos, I was going to go through a couple of the tools up here in our toolbar that are going to help us as beginners edit our videos together, edit our clips. So either you can press on one clip like this, and you can just edit that clip with the tools above, or you can drag, highlight both clips, and edit both of these clips in the same exact way up here. Alright, so I'm just going to click on my initial clip for now. In this first toolbox, we have The ability to edit the color of the video. So the color that appears here on the screen, we can balance the white that's in it, the skin tone, can match color, or we can make the video have like an auto enhanced effect. All right, so the next toolbox over here is just more capacities to edit the color of your video. This will be the shadows here. You could just, as you can see, you can drag it, make the brightness different. This would be, like, we got saturation. You can make it really, really saturated. Then here we have your warm, or if you want it cool. I'm just going to keep mine, yeah, like this. Looks good. All right. After that, I'm going to go over here. Our third toolbox describes cropping the video. So maybe this is just the normal fitted version. This is what your video looked like when you filmed it. So maybe I wanted to make this girl right here the focal point of the video. I can go crop to fit and drag it and make her the center without all of this extra stuff around the outside. We press this check button. You can see how the video looks different now. There's also another style of cropping, Ken Burns, which has a definitive start and ending point. So maybe you want to start your video small, like just focused in on the girl in the beginning. So I'm going to get this start and just put it here. Make it smaller. But then maybe you want the end to show the whole entire picture. So that's going to look like this when you play it. And see how it slowly brings the video out, which is actually very, very useful to get that effect without having to film your video that way. So I'm just going to reset the video, keep it how it was. Over here, this could be a useful tool. This is just to stabilize the video. I know we're all just you probably are using an iPhone, or maybe you are using a little bit better of a camera. But of course, it's bound to be a little bit shaky, so I'm just going to press stabilize shaky video, and that just kind of helps you out a little bit there. You could make it more stable by dragging this up, less stable by dragging it down that way. This right here could be a very, very useful tool. Maybe in your video you want to slow something down or speed it up, to maybe speed it up just to show like a time lapse, the passing of time in a quick way, or slow it down to really get a dramatic effect in your video. So I'm just going to press fast and we're going to check it out. So you can do it 2 times faster, 4, 8, or 20. And I just press 2, and this is what it's going to look like. It's a little bit funny. I'm going to come back up to here, and I'm just going to reset it just to put it back to normal. Whoops, I got to click on the video. Sorry. And put it back to normal. All right. And then lastly, we have some filters. Maybe you want, this filter is called, let's do beach bypass. We're on a beach anyway. So you can see how that by itself just edits the video. You can't really do much about it. This is the filter that it gives you, and that's that. So I'm just going to keep mine like normal. I like how it was before. Alright, so those are all of the toolbar effects that are used on iMovie. I hope that this helped you out a little bit and that you learned a little something. Please let me know if you have any other questions about video editing on iMovie or any of the other capacities on iMovie. Alright, thank you for watching.